Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today's message is going to be entitled, You Are Not a Content Creator. You are the mouthpiece of God. Okay? This message is inspired to keep the awakened ones, those who have the connection to the divine, right? Who are taking part in this new age that is to come, where religion is done away with, right? To those chosen, I'm speaking to you, okay? I want you, this is a message so that you don't get caught up in the snares and the traps of the enemy, okay? So let me just read this off of my book here, okay? We don't do this for money. This is not about getting wealthy or getting rich, okay? Though we will accept donations and gifts, okay? I'm aware that our people, for the most part are struggling. Most people are, struggling or just living the basic mundane day-to-day life. How dare I come out and ask you to give me something, give something to me? You know what I mean? When I know you got children at home, to take care of and things like that. How dare I ask you something? Now, if you got some extra and you feel like something I did really, moved you and gave you the energetic pull to go on, then sure, give me something. But you're never obligated here at this channel to give me anything, okay? Maybe later on in the future when God really allows me to put together this plan to where I ultimately, the creation of this channel is for us to all come together, live together, put our resources together, and begin to demonstrate what the kingdom is to look like in the new age, okay? That's then where we will be putting our monies together to create something that edifies us all. All members are created equally. This ain't a wealth contest, I'm better than you competition. We don't deal with none of that over here. When we coming together, it is to secure the future generations and to make sure that we are always sustained and our well-being and our DNA is secured into eternity. Okay? So as of now, no. If you ain't got none, I ain't asking you for none. If you feel like you want to give me something, then that's all wonderful. And that's what I'm encouraging for all of you truth tellers in this age. That's the mindset that you should be taking on, not the mindset of the current church, which is constantly asking the people for money. And it's just a whole money grab when people are living in poverty. We don't do our people like that. We ain't thieves, okay? So that's one thing, okay? So another thing, if God ain't gave you a word for the day or the week or the month, don't you get on this YouTube platform and create no videos. Let this stuff flow organically through you. When God has something to say, he will begin, I hate to say they will begin to stream through you. So some days he just might not be speaking, so don't get on here and try to force a word just because you think that you ought to be consistent and that you constantly need to be feeding people stuff, or that you need to grow your YouTube channel and you need to get monetized and all that stuff. Nah, we don't do that. We doing this strictly for the edification of our people, to raise our people up out of the bondage that they are in, okay, and to help them continue on. Give them the strength to continue on and to make progress throughout their lives, okay? Let's see. Okay. So I just put, God will continuously stream through you, so just be patient, okay? Because like with me, I can go days. I have my regular daily chores that I have to attend to. I have my spiritual work that I need to attend to. I have my studies that I need to attend to. So not all the time is God speaking to me, but sometimes God is speaking to me during those times. And that's why I always keep my book and my pen. So this way, soon as it comes to me, if I'm not able to write it down right then and there, at least I got it next to me, this book and pen, and I can try to recall most of it and write it down, and then at a later date present it to you guys, okay? So yes, if you can, obviously, create and get your words out every day, then that is wonderful. But we don't want to do anything that is forced. This is all organic. We stand and represent the truth, okay? Now, again, so we don't want to be blinded by this money thing. We have to remember that our glory doesn't come from the amount of money and the amount of wealth or the amount of subscribers or likes and comments we have. Our glory comes from the throne. Okay? So we've seen a lot of great people in many different fields of study have gifts, but then they fall off the deep end because that money is it's called the mighty dollar for a reason, you know? It's very deceitful, okay? So you just gotta know that your supply, any needs that you have, the kingdom will supply. So if you low on money, don't think you need to get on here and start asking people for money. Well, maybe you can if you absolutely need some money. I guess ain't nothing wrong with getting on here, but don't make it a concerted effort continuously to rob God's people or just be constantly asking. You know what I mean? If you ain't got it, pray to God. God will give you the solution. God will send the resources to you. But the main thing is just not to get on this YouTube platform and just be strictly thinking about money and views and all of that. We ain't in all of that. Okay? So, let's see. Okay. Though we encourage all of that, I wanted to put that. Though we encourage people to like, comment, and subscribe, we do encourage people if they feel if they want to give us something. We're not rejecting any gifts or anything like that. So we encourage these things as well, but that ain't how we function. Our source is the Creator. Okay? Let's see. We will not be dethroned by the mighty dollar or vices of the wicked one. Our gifts are for the edification of the kingdom, not for our self-grandizement, okay? So these are just some things that you need to keep in your consciousness, because if you're not strong enough, you can get caught up in these things. You can get caught up in fame and the things that that are deceitful, that can deter you from doing what you were called to do, okay? You don't want to get caught up in those things. And that's why sometimes for a young person, I see some of the younger guys that I've seen that were on fire, you know, and they just got destroyed by that same fire, you know. The fire that lifted them up was the fire that destroyed them, you know, because they just weren't mature enough and wise enough to be able to maneuver through the things that came with the anointing, you know. So this is just a warning to all of the kingdom citizens, the mouthpieces of God, just to keep yourself in check every day. You know, what am I really doing this for? And when you know that, you stick to that you stick to that knowing, and that's how you deal with your gift. Okay? So that is a quick message. Peace.